Hey, Mike with Marketing Systems by Design here, the channel where we help cleaning business owners generate more traffic to their websites, generate more targeted leads, and grow their business more effectively with digital marketing. And do you struggle with generating leads through Facebook ads? Well, today's video, I'm going to walk you through some simple tips of how to use Facebook ads for a cleaning business and how to get more clients with Facebook ads. So let's get into it. So the first thing to understand is that typically when cleaning business owners advertise online, they either do Facebook advertising or Google ads or kind of a combination of both. But one thing to understand is that how you advertise on each platform is going to be very different. So when you're looking at Google ads, for example, typically those are going to be based on user search intent. So meaning that they're searching for, hiring a cleaning service or maybe janitorial services near me, various things like that. So when you're running ads on Google, you're trying to match someone's search to basically buying intent. And so typically these leads are going to be people more so in like a buying mindset versus maybe like research mode. Now again, this obviously isn't perfect because somebody might be in research mode or kind of looking at different companies when they search for things like, cleaning service near me. But at the same time, usually they're more focused on a buying mindset with those type of search terms. Now, the downside with ads through Google is that typically they're a lot more expensive. For like a residential cleaning service, it could be anywhere from $10 to $15 a click just to get someone over to your website. And when it comes to commercial cleaning, it could be even more extreme, anywhere from $50 to a couple $100 a click. Now, depending on your services, what you offer, what the conversion rate is on your website, those things still could be profitable. So it's not something that you should abandon, but just understand when you're advertising on Google, it could be more geared towards just kind of listing your services, maybe just offering a discount and, click here for great service, something like that. So it's not as in-depth, but at the same time, people are just usually already in the mindset of, hey, I'm looking for a cleaning service when they're using Google ads. Now, what this does also is drive the cost up because it's very competitive. There's not a ton of different search terms you can choose from on Google ads when you're looking at people to have the mindset of a buyer's intent, because it is more expensive on the Google ads platform. Typically you need leads that are closer to converting and less likely to be in research mode. And so again, you're going to pay a premium for that when you're advertising on those key terms. Now, a lot of cleaning business owners we find set this up incorrectly and they're using kind of broad spectrum terms and end up wasting a lot of money. So again, different than Facebook ads, where Facebook ads are typically focused around demand generation, or basically you're targeting people that potentially could be interested in hiring a cleaning service. Now, these people aren't actively searching out buying from a cleaning service. So a common mistake we find is that when people set up their cleaning business ads, they're just talking about features and not benefits. And so what happens is when you're targeting people that may or may not really be in the buying mindset for a cleaning service, they're just maybe open to the idea. If all you're talking about is features, they don't really care at all. It's kind of your job as the business owner to sell them on why hiring your cleaning service is valuable and how they're going to benefit from that. And so this is how your ads need to be positioned, especially on Facebook, because again, you're trying to generate demand for your service rather than just putting your business in front of people that are already looking for a service like yours. So something really key to keep in mind is focusing on benefits, what's in it for the person hiring your cleaning service versus just putting it in front of them and talking about the features. Now, if you're in a commercial cleaning business, you might be talking about things like low turnover rate. So tenants are staying longer in those buildings, in those facilities. So it's, increasing the rent income from those building owners. Or again, maybe you're talking about efficiencies of your company and how productive you are. So again, it saves them time and money hiring you versus another competitor. And then again, when it comes to maybe residential cleaning services, you might be talking about time savings or stress relief from not having to do your own cleaning, or maybe cost savings guides on cleaning cleaning services or cleaning products. Different things like that is going to draw those people's attention because, again, you're leading with benefits, not just features. Along with that, when you're advertising on Facebook, you definitely need to build trust with people, because one thing to understand is that, letting someone into your home or letting someone into your business, that kind of requires trust, right? You don't just want anybody rifling around your business, cleaning your business inside your home. A lot of people are kind of hesitant in that. So your advertising needs to develop and build trust. And one way to do that is through employee photos and employee testimonies, because when people can see, your actual employees, they see that they're happy, they're not disgruntled, right? They're happy to work for your company. And then they can kind of see an idea of who they're actually going to be letting into their home or letting into their business. That can go a long way to develop trust, and a lot more likely that these people are going to hire you versus your competitors. Another thing you can also talk about in your advertising can be things like background checks that you perform on your potential employees, the training that they undergo to make sure that they're highly trained and know what they're doing, so they're not going to damage the home or damage the business, steal anything, different things like that. When you talk about this training and kind of vetting process that your company goes through before hiring people, again, just another method to build trust in your company and why someone would hire you versus a competitor. Another thing that you can do as well on top of that is customer reviews. So in addition to, employee photos, showing your employees, getting feedback from your customers can go a long way as well, because people are more likely to believe a happy, satisfied customer in their testimony versus you just talking about your business yourself. So when it's a third-party person saying how great your company and business is, you'll get a lot better results doing that. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can advertise on Facebook doing this. You can take just simple screenshots of reviews that your customers have left, turn that into a video, and that could be a great option to kind of promote your business. You could have direct interviews with happy customers, getting their feedback. This is very powerful as well, because likely they're going to be sharing more of their story. And you've probably heard it before, but facts tell and stories sell. So when you focus in and get these stories from your customers, people watching that, potential customers can relate, they'll resonate with various stories. They might be in the same situation. Again, that could be a strong selling point for them getting started with your services versus someone else. Now, again, there's a lot of different types of ads you can actually run on Facebook. You can do traffic ads, you can do lead generation ads, messenger ads, video ads, right? So there's a lot of different options, and something to just understand is that pick the goal that you want to achieve with your ad. So if you want to get traffic to a website, to your quote page, that could be a good option. If you want to generate a lot of leads, you could do a lead generation ad or maybe a messenger ad, getting people reaching out to you, inquiring about your services. Again, you're going to generate leads doing that. If you want to get exposure and brand awareness for your cleaning business, maybe focus on a testimonial video or an employee video, happy customer video. And what you do is then you central that around video views. So depending on what you're going for and what your goal is, you're going to choose an appropriate option. Now, again, some of these different options can link together. You can build audiences with these to get an even more targeted audience. And that's kind of the next step, and that's really targeting. Because one thing that we find a lot of cleaning business owners struggle with, and why they aren't getting results with Facebook ads, is their targeting is just very general and really vague, and that's why they're not getting results. So for example, kind of as a base foundation, you only want to be targeting your service areas. And to go along with that, you need to make sure that you select the setting that says people that live in this area. There's a few other options that are available, and some of them actually might just target people that happen to be in the area, people that are in the area now but actually live somewhere else. And then again, just people that live in the area. So that's the one you need to make sure that you select. Otherwise, you could be wasting a lot of money advertising to people that don't actually live in your service area and are never going to hire your cleaning service. So definitely make sure that you have that right option selected with that. On top of that, you can start off with kind of like a general demographic of maybe your ideal customer, your ideal client. That's certainly a place to start, but typically what we recommend is that you start building a lookalike audience from your existing customer list. Typically, this is going to give you the best results, the most bang for your buck, if you already have an existing customer list, because those people are buyers. And so you can feed that information to Facebook. They're great at this, right? They've got so much data available to them. And so when you do that, you can create a lookalike audience based on your existing customers and then target your service area. And that can be a great foundation, a great place to start, no matter what kind of ad type you're running. From there, you can take it kind of to another level and base it on specific landing pages that people are falling onto, maybe a thank you page from people that have filled out a quote form, people that have engaged with your content already, meaning that they're actually interested in what you're talking about, running ads to them, various aspects with that. So targeting is really a big thing. And again, if you don't yet have a customer list, maybe you're just getting started in your cleaning business, you can build these audiences and lookalike audiences based on content marketing. So again, if you're writing blog posts, you have content on your website, you're driving traffic to a quote page, you can actually build an audience that based on that and create a lookalike from that. And so again, just a little bit more targeted versus just kind of blasting it at everyone in the area or people that you think might be your ideal customers. And so again, this is something I think a lot of cleaning business owners struggle with as well, is they kind of have this ideal customer avatar in their mind, and it's something you should certainly have, and that can be a starting point, but they think that if somebody doesn't fit that mold, they shouldn't be advertising it to them. Where again, when you're using a lookalike audience on Facebook, for example, and running ads in that manner, Facebook has already done the work, basically turning it into people that are interested or people that are likely to be interested or kind of fit that mold based on your customers. So you won't really need to care, if they're male, they're female, they have X lifestyle, they're making X income, whatever the case might be, because Facebook will kind of already create that within that lookalike audience. And so at that point, it kind of takes the work off your shoulders. You can kind of let it run to everybody in the area because it's already going to have the characteristics of the people that you're looking for. So you don't have to guess what works. You can just actually put it out there and see what does. And so that's another big aspect with Facebook ads, is it comes down to testing. A lot of people don't like to hear that, right? They just want to flip a switch and have leads and sales just magically come in. And certainly when you implement some of these tips of the lookalike audiences, having the benefits versus features, that can happen, but at the same time, you still need to test. So one thing that I recommend that works well is you start off with kind of a variety of different ad sets, a variety of different targeting, different copy, different words on the ads that you're saying, different call to actions on the ads, maybe different images, and you run all of those at the same time. And as they run, you're going to see what ones perform better than others, and you're slowly going to turn those other ones that aren't performing off, and then you're really left with a winner. And even if you think that you're advertising to the perfect avatar, you've got the best audience in the world, your ad copy is on point, if you think that you have all of these in place, you still never really know until you run the ads and start testing and see what works and see what doesn't, and then kind of go from there. So it's frustrating that that is the case, but that is really how Facebook ad works. And so again, there is a learning curve to running your own Facebook ads. With that in mind, that's definitely one of the reasons why we advertise for our clients. We help them set those up and run those ads for them and manage them as well, because that's really the final step, is ongoing management and tweaking and testing and seeing what's working and seeing what's not and adjusting accordingly, because again, there's a lot of angles you can come at your audience with Facebook ads, and so that's just based on the data that you're seeing on an ongoing basis. So if you're interested in learning more about having us run your Facebook ads and helping you set those up to generate leads for your cleaning business, we'll have a survey below this video so we can learn more about your business and how we could help you do that. So definitely check that out. And then also there'll be a link in the description below of a video we put together on the top 5 advertising mistakes people make on Facebook. So be sure to check that out as well. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on those bell notifications to get the latest updates and videos on helping you build a profitable cleaning business. And if you're struggling to get leads, you've run out of people to talk to, you want more clients for your business, we also put together a free training video on the top 10 lead sources for cleaning business owners. So if you'd like to access that, there's going to be a link below this video where you can download that free training on the top 10 lead sources for cleaning business owners. But again, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.